Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna let y'all get on up in the room. I'm gonna let y'all get on up in the room. Hold on. Let y'all get on up in the room. That is loud. To turn that down. Needed to turn that down. Okay. I'm back. Hi. Hello, everyone. I just came to be messy. Real quick. Real quick. I have some places to go. But I came to stop the beat. Real messy. Real messy. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello. Tiffany West. Baby Shay. Hi, Tip West. I love you, Tip West. Amanda Curry. Michi. Oh, it's flying. It's flying. This is my nightmare. This is my nightmare. This is my nightmare. This is my nightmare. Hi, LaRon. Oh, you like my jacket? Yes. Thank you, LeBron. Someone says, how was your birthday? My birthday was great. My birthday was great. I had such a good time. Such a good time. Great weekend. And it's not for yet. I'm literally like about to go somewhere when I get off of here. So hello everyone. I just came to dance for I just came to dance for y'all. That's it. Junior, where the rest of the dancers at? Junior. Where the rest of the dancers at? Shine your skin. Leo says shine your skin is glowing. You know, it's so weird that because I don't wear makeup. I've never been that gay. I I'm just not into it. I have never been that gay. I feel like gays that wear makeup bottom. And if they don't like bottom all the time, at least like a few times in their life. Shout out to Catrice. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I love you, girl. I love you, girl. Yeah, I just feel like, that's bottom-ish. I don't have time for that. As a top, a proud one, okay? hmm I just don't have the time for it. Wash up. That's how these dudes out here. Take a bath. Funky fuckers. Take a bath. And that ain't even like workout sweat. That's just, it's hot outside sweat because your body used to be gross. Like, it's like, why does acne and stuff in your face and stuff like, for what though? Like, why? You would even like, now I get if you're like fit with acne, a lot of that times it comes from working out. A lot of sweating, when our people out from sweating, you know. But if you are biggin', and I'm talking to them, because women can be plus size, okay? In my opinion, there is nothing wrong with a loving, fluffy, warm woman. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? They reproduce, you know, that they have coochies. Those are great. This is just what it is, what it is. They have reason, right? They can be voluptuous, you know. Reason, they be like, I got kids. Fat guys in a little coat. What are you guys' excuse? I don't get it. I'd be like, it's okay to have some weight on you. Be like, you like real big though. Why though? Men aren't allowed to be that big. Like we gotta work, and all of that. How you doing all of that and living a 600-pound life? Like they don't go together. So yeah, men, y'all have no reason. It's not. It's okay. I get. Some of y'all. A little piece of big. That's fine. No big deal. As long as you can still get it out of the car real quick, you good. But if it's best to do anything because of your weight as a male, weird. Shout out to Talonda. Absolutely. That's bust the move, Sean. For us. And that's on period. That's all you get for $5. That's all you get for $5. Now you send $100. Girl, you send $500. I'm, but for $5, see, I'm not like Stormisha, you know, who's in the title, you know. I sent him $5 and he sent me his pussy, you know, $5 pussy. So, no, no, no. If I was on OnlyFans selling my body, I'm gonna be way more than $5. Y'all got me fucked up. I know my worth. I know my worth. Not on your grinder, gross. Do I look like a grinder type? Like I would like Tammy, you know, something like that. There's updated apps. Grinder is so 2004. Like grinder, like that's not like a myth. Like what? Shout out to Talanda. She says bust them. Look at y'all. Shout out to Onika for the super sticker. And I'm a girl. Y'all is y'all put y'all money together? Is y'all putting a pot together? Is y'all putting a pot together? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? I want to be a whole lineup. What are we doing? What are we doing? So she says, Sean gonna drop it for your birthday. So funny. Can we get a 10? What did 10 get us? A 10 to get you little piece of that. Little piece of little piece, you know. Little trinket to take home. I know my worth. If you want me to dime in a situation, if you want me to be Ronnie and Tricks, okay? Because y'all not about to treat me like Tricks right now, because that's what it is. Okay? I got churn, just like Tricks. Y'all got... That's just what that word. That's the word. Child Diddy been correct. We got a little piece of tea on that. But we have a lot of Diddy tea that we're going to be getting into. So for the super stickers, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Shout out to y'all for the 200 likes. We have over 7 people in the building. Can we get it up to 500 likes, please? Y'all already know how I am. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Okay, but y'all are already on top of it. Okay, so shout out to y'all. So title says Fonzworth Bentley and Diddy. Gay affair. Exposed. There has been someone that's came forward and spoke on Fonzworth Bentley. Everyone's been wondering about him. I'm like, ooh. So we're definitely going to talk about that. And then we're also going to talk about the other part of the tea, which was Usher has been like deleting everything on social media. It's crazy. I'm like, you might as well delete your accounts. Like, hello? Usher, you might as well just delete your accounts. Because we the screenshot kings. We got whatever prosecution need. You got your damn nerve. We got whatever they need. Nah. And then the other piece of the tea is, she says, thank you for, she says, here because you deserve everything. Thank you. I do. I felt that. The Lord put that on you. The Lord put that on you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, Usher, absolutely. Yeah. He about to be not behind bars. So he deleted everything. And then we have the tea, which we're going to start. With Stormisha, Alizé, Mocha Shea, rain, tropical storm, mist, tornado, hurricane, sleet, blizzard, Trez, beige, Monroe. Absolutely. Him and the Clout show, Jones, and I'm a girl. They done sat over there real gay. Absolutely. They sat over there real gay, and they back, now they lying on girl. Okay, it was just Stormisha over that line by herself. Now they over that line, no girl. Okay, so we're going to get them, no girl. Now, I'm a very, very, very messy biatch. Okay, I am very messy, My mother taught me well, okay? My mom being Stormisha's mom as well, absolutely. Let's get into that. So if you don't know who Stormisha is, he is a beige bitch on YouTube that will never do anything with me. A self-hating gay that will never check the Davie way. So we've been cut it out, you have a height advantage, all of that. So, we don't have our wars over here on YouTube. I won them all because, again, I'm the one that's still standing. No suspensions, no videos taken down, no strikes, no community strikes. I'm over here being black, gay, and loving it, right? While he's not. So I decided to get into it with Stormisha. Why? Because I was going to take his mother. I always told him that I was going to take his mom. And if you don't know who that is, that would be the undeniable why I'm with Tasha K. Hit your wine glass. Okay. And I decided to take her away because I felt like I deserved her. Like, Stormisha is a stupid bitch that will never do anything with me. Again, he's going to talk. He's going to say Sean. He's going to say Shadummy. He's going to say a lot of things. But one thing that he's not going to do is check me. Yeah. So, Stormisha got aborted by Tasha. Okay, this was the first internet abort that we've ever seen. Yes, Tasha, when sat on her platform and got sat on them stirrups, the YouTube stirrups, and I'm a girl. And they she let them put the legs up there and go ahead and get rid of the YouTube girl. So that's what happened. Tasha K decided to get rid of her one and only YouTube baby, Stormisha Alizé Mokache. And he's been on a tangent ever since, absolutely. Running around showing his booty and all of that stuff, girl. Shout out to Curiosity says, these beiges getting out of hand, Sean. Absolutely, I'm hitting around them all up. Call me the, the sheep, if you will, the beige whisperer, because I'm going to come do just that. So she decided to part ways with him, and ever since, he's been nude. He went over to OnlyFans for a while, failed at that. I mean, how do you fail at being a porn star? Is that even possible? I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, you have like over 300,000 people that follow you. You couldn't even get 11 of them to come over here and watch you slap your big fat arse. Yeah. You couldn't even get, at least 1,000 of them over here to come and watch you spread and, spread it open. Yeah. Yeah. You couldn't get them to come over and watch you. You couldn't get them, come over and watch you fart. Yeah. Watch you play with toys. Whatever. So, he failed at that, and he decided to continue on his YouTube journey. I mean, who fails at being a slut? Like, I'm like, it's so easy to be a whore. Like, and you can't even do that right. Like, oh my God, you're pathetic. Like, gross. So, he came back over here, and when he did, I was over here like this. Backhoe? What's up? What? What up? Bet you won't pop nothing. So he didn't. He just to live his gay life, and that's just what that were. While he was over there on OnlyFans, which I have shown proof of. We come with receipts, absolutely. Check out the videos. They're still there. And I decided to message him while he was over there because I'm gay, and I get to. I said, okay, here, Stormisha, show me your booty. Like, why not? Like, you're a little queer, and you're going to do what I tell you to do, and you're just a little necklace slut. So, send me your booty. I want to see it now. And I sent him $30 because that's all he's worth. That's all you're worth. Yeah. And my subscribers gave it to me. Like, I'm like, what are we giving him? Like $5? Like, whatever you guys cash up, we'll send him. Like, because gross. So they sent $5 because that's all you're worth, whore. That's all you're worth. So I decided to send him a message. Yeah. And it was like, send me your booty. No. So he did. And we exposed it. Why wouldn't we? Duh, we hate you. So, yeah, I showed the world that, he sent me Chihuahua Wally Gucci. So, yeah. And all of this was happening while he's over there in this alleged relationship with Clout Show Jones. Now, Clout Show Jones has recently came forward with a big forehead and tick bitties, the same size as her necklace man, and said that allegedly Justin Combs and Christian Combs got her bent. Allegedly, a spiked or, however she wants to, whatever her wording of it is, And she got so bent that she woke up in a sprinter. And, this sprinter took her where else. Now, I stopped listening at that point in time because I hate her. I just don't like the bitch. So I stopped listening. And that was enough. That's all I need to hear to get extremely messy. So I was confused by her saying that she was with, Justin Combs and Christian Combs because she likes gay guys. So I would have thought that she would have went after Diddy. And while I would have thought that she would have went after Diddy because she clearly likes gay guys, isn't she dating Storm? Clearly you don't like straight guys. And Justin and Christian are allegedly straight. What they want with you, or what would you want with them? Yeah, you like your boys to. Yeah, don't you like your boys orally sufficient in all areas? Yeah, right. Slurping or licking, right, girl? Yeah, you like your guy a little bi, right? You got, I mean, you're dating one. So I'm confused by that. No, all of a sudden you just like your guys to just bang, 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 ski, ski some women. Well, the guy you're with right now doesn't. I'm a dude and I've seen his uchiwali. I've seen his big old booty. I've seen it. Absolutely. I've seen the pig from the front, back, the side. Well, I mean, what on his body have you seen that I haven't, girl? I mean, I basically like virtually them before you. So, allegedly. So, yeah, like, yeah, I've been has your nigga. So, like, what are you talking about? Like, I dump him like once a year. Like, what don't you get about that? He's gonna do what I say. Correct. Yeah. Don't you ever think I'm going anywhere? I'm always gonna be around. Hey ho. Yeah. Stormisha, tell that hoe we go together. Ooh, girl, don't I want you so bad? Yeah. And I get what I want. And I get what I want. Stormisha said that I want him. Got it. Say less. Yeah. I get what I want. So, yeah. Okay. So, moving right along from that, I leave a word that she sang. Because why would I? She has no credibility. I mean, she hasn't even, never mind. Moving right along from that. So I heard the recording, right? And it was sent to me. Now, I am an extreme messy person, especially when I don't like you. It gets worse. When we get to 500 likes, I'll tell y'all why Stormisha and his whatever Miss Clout Jones show, why y'all should be very worried. You guys should be very worried. Absolutely. I made some phone calls. See, unlike Stormisha, I have actual connections. Unlike Stormisha, I'm a baby. Unlike Stormisha, I'm a pop him every time. So, Stormisha, I hope you have an attorney. Correct. The Clout Jones show, I hope you have an attorney. I hope y'all got lawyers, you know. Since y'all want to run around and talk. Since y'all want to run around and talk. It's about to get real spicy. It's about to get real spicy. After the phone calls that I done got off of. Okay, girl. Hit the like button. When we get to 500 likes, I will tell you why Stormisha and the Clout Jones show should definitely have attorneys. Correct. You might not got one with Cardi because you hurry up and made sure to get rid of that so you didn't have to deal with, what our mom went through. But you should still grab one. You should still grab one. 100%. 100%. 500. I'll tell you the phone calls that I made and why Stormisha and the Clout Jones show should have their ish together. It said it's buffering. It'll stop. It'll stop. It's YouTube. I have full bars, so Wi-Fi and mobile. I have full bars, so it's not me. It's a YouTube thing. if it's freezing or anything like that. Yeah, please hit the like. Almost there, y'all. 10 likes away, 10 likes away, 10 likes away. Oh, 20. No, 10. 10 likes away. 49, it says on my side. Stormisha. Ooh, Stormisha, girl. Ooh, Stormisha, I hate you, ho. Okay, we have 500. Y'all, I love y'all. Thank you so much for hitting the like. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So what I decided to do is I am really messy. I love me. I am fun. I want to hang out with me. So here's what I did. So if you have been listening to my show for quite some time, right? Within the last couple months, we did a live show, and during my show, I called Diddy's private investigator. Diddy hired a private investigator after the lawsuit started. The main person that the private investigator was working on was the Little Rod lawsuit, right? Basically going to all of the accusers and getting information, but not, and I'm not talking about Diddy accusers. I'm talking about Lil Rods, okay? So, if this private investigator is working for Diddy, then that means that everything the PI collects is going to be that is helpful to Diddy, right? So discrediting a lot of the things that Lil Rod said, this private investigator was reaching out to people that had certain information on and about him. Now there's about 3 different victims, and when I say victims, these are Lil Rod's victims. So Lil Rod, the same person that is suing, well, Rodney Jones, the same person that is suing Diddy has multiple women that have made accusations and reports in the past about him R-wording them in different occasions, and not around Diddy. This was all him, right? All solo low, no Diddy around, nothing, okay? It was just him. So the PI has been collecting information from those people. How do you fish campaign? Has been collecting information from those people. Now, I decided to contact this PI, and I called this person on live. I still have their phone number, and you can go look at my live videos. I called him on live, okay? I still have his number, and I reached out because, again, this PI wants information for anything that will discredit anything going against Mr. Combs, in his words. So, anything that is happening with his sons, the PI is also handling too. There's a lawsuit that Justin Combs is included in, and there's a separate lawsuit that is against Christian Combs. So all of them have lawsuits on them right now. And Justin Combs, his lawsuit is the Lil Rod lawsuit. He's inside of that lawsuit as well. And then you have Christian Combs, the woman from the cruise boat or the yacht. She is suing him for, you know, what she's suing him for, right? So the PI is working with everyone that is working against, you know, basically that has information that could shed light on these accusers, right? So I sent him information on the accuser, the Clout Jones show. Shout out to Sanaya. She says, "Hey, Sean, love your content. Keep me laughing. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetheart. Thank you so much." So I contacted the PI, right? And I sent him the clip. I recorded Stormisha's show with her on there accusing Justin Combs and Christian Combs of certain things. And we are having a meeting tomorrow morning so that I can make sure that all of that information gets to their attorneys. Yeah, he would like the attorneys to have that information, and I don't mind. I don't mind. So I hope she's telling the truth. I hope she's telling the truth, because I don't believe her. And the PI didn't sound too convinced at all either. Her details were all out of. There was nothing that made sufficient sense. There's no proof, no receipt of anything being shown that she actually even met these men, Christian or Justin. See, I'm not for people that are willing to bandwagon off of real victims. There are people out here that have been through hell because of Diddy and Diddy's children, Justin and Christian, and, you know, that they have been through a lot. And y'all don't get to be out here and playing on people's top for views. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I also sent him the information of Alizé being a known liar. The proof of him coming forward lying on Cardi B as recently. I didn't even have to go back in the crates. This just happened. Lying on Cardi B and the DMs that were sent of Cardi B letting him know to take that down. Well, not to take it down, that she was going to sue him and whatnot, and him responding, stating that he took the videos down. So, yeah. I'm like, not a problem. Oh, I'll make sure. And this is no joke. So there's a lot of victims that are out here, and there's literally a trial and an open and pending investigation going on with these people. Y'all think y'all about to play with it. Let's get you your justice, Clout Jones. Let's get you your justice. I would hate to hear a victim not get their justice. Y'all love running to this red and white app instead of to the police. Y'all love running to this red and white up instead of the police. Yeah, let me help you. Let me lead you to the police department, since you want to get on here playing, and whatnot. Not all of a sudden the person that's connected to him just so happens to have an exclusive about going through the situations with Justin and Christian Combs. You ain't had this exclusive? Diddy Benty. He Benty out Clout Show Jones. He Benty. This big exclusive. What were y'all waiting for him to get arrested? Because Christian and Justin are still out. So ain't that who you should be afraid of if that's who did it to you? Why are you scared of the gay guy? Why are you scared of the gay guy? The people, whoever did this to the ones that you're accusing, they're free. So let me help you with justice. Yeah. Let me help you get your clout. Let's get you on the news. Yeah, that's what that word. That's what that word. Let's help you be the face of the campaigners that are against Christian and Combs because certain things have happened to them while or being around their father. So yeah, I definitely will be making sure that I make the phone call. I'm making a phone call. They're calling me. They're supposed to be calling me by 9 a.m. Tomorrow, so that I can give them the information that they need, sending it to whichever emails and whatnot, so we can definitely make sure she gets justice, because the PI is not convinced at all. And it would be better for Justin's team and their attorneys to be, on the up and up, about what's going on. There's an accuser, out here saying that, after she was drinking some De Leon and whatnot with you guys, that she woke up in a Sprinter, and, she said she couldn't necessarily verify if she was drugged or not, but she said, she was too bent, too lit to have. Okay. So hopefully you're telling the truth. Hopefully. Yeah, because I'm going to play on people top because y'all basic. Yeah, we're not gonna. Over 1,800 people in the building. Can we please get the likes up to 1,000? Can we please get the likes up to 1,000? I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. What's this? It's like a van, but a luxury van. They're usually made by like Mercedes of cars type. So it's kind of like a really nice van. Is what a Sprinter is. But yeah, I can bear listening to any of it because there's no proof backing anything being said. That it's just believe you with the person that has just got caught lying on other properties. That's weird that this would be the place to where you come and do it. Like, you were better off with somebody like Tasha, or someone else, just someone known for breaking stories like that, and there's legit behind it. There's no legitimacy over there, none whatsoever. And then you're going to be linked with this same, and that's weird. It's weird energy. It gives clout chase. It gives that you are not taking this matter serious. And that's gross. That is gross. It's gross. That's just a reach of desperation. I feel the same way. To me, it's just way too convenient for it to be true. Now, I'm not going to say she's lying, but if she's telling the truth, that's going to be for her to prove. Because you don't get to just set up. You never know who's listening. You never know. So I feel that it is very necessary that Justin, and you shouldn't, just because there are people telling the truth on an individual does not mean get to lie on them because their name is already tainted. So Justin Combs, Christian Combs, Diddy, whatever they allegedly did to people, their stories being true, whatever they deserve from the actions that did, then yeah, they need to pay for that. They need to, there should be judgment for that. But they don't need to be being judged and locked away and charges put on them and their reputation tainted any further by people that are just lying, saying things to connect themselves to something, because that's trying to destroy a black man, if you ask me. If a black man did something to somebody unlawfully and whatnot, it just it ain't got nothing to do with them being black. It's just what they did, at that point in time. Have nothing to do with color, But when you have nothing else, people reach for things that they feel that people won't empathize with, because Diddy sat out here and did all of this horrible, deplorable things to people because he is a black man. Why are we going so hard on him when, back in the slavery days and this, what the does that have to do with a black man putting his own fellow blacks in slavery? What being on Bad Boy, you were a slave. The majority of these people that talk about the SCX stated as they were a slave. So he enslaves people, but let's empathize, and black people, right? Enslaves them. But let's empathize with him. Why? Why? For what? That's why people call, it's when women agree with that, call y'all mammies. Like that, that's because that's weird, because race don't have nothing to do with it. A monster is a monster. That's the crab in a barrel, like, personality type when it comes with black people, with situations with celebrities that are this big. Because y'all would rather see these predators out here continuing to hurt people because you like their music, or just because they're simply black, or because you think that there's other people that need to be held accountable as well. What does that have to do with guilty is guilty? So if everybody's guilty, then yes, everyone should be being held accountable. But why should other people, what their accountability be put to question this person themselves? Like, these other people, cops in the hallway doing what Diddy did to Cassie, stuff like there are no women really around the world being humiliated, because of you think it's cute. People, the whole world knows that Cassie was sleeping with prostitutes, that she was choosing men to come, like, to do you think that's something that she wants people to know? Think about it. If you were in that position to where you were being and coerced and drugged to sleep with all of these men, who knows if she even knows how many people? She probably lost count. She probably lost count all those years, 10 years, almost 11 years. She probably lost count. So would you want that on the forefront? Would you really want people to know that? If you think about it. And people wonder why she's been so silent. Because again, this is humiliating. And now it's strengthening and brave of her. Yeah, it's those things too. But at the same time, it's humiliating. It is. That lawsuit was horrifying. It was horrifying. Like, stuff she was explaining and saying that was going down, crazy. So why would you want people to know that? Yeah. So, yeah, we're not going to let people play on people's tops. So if this really happened, then she the Clout Jones show, she don't have nothing to worry about. But you're not going to sit with a known liar and say these things and think we're just going to believe you because you are willing to pull off women's sympathy and empathy, even men, to have them sympathize with you within that moment because you are speaking from a victim's perspective. So it's hard to judge someone or question someone who is saying something that they couldn't control happened to them. It's hard to do it. It's hard to hold that person's feet to the fire. So we don't have to wonder if she's telling the truth. We can see. Let's help her. If she's telling the truth, then even better, because she came on a public platform and said these things. So she shouldn't mind, you know, law enforcement and things like if they need to get involved or prosecution. There are open investigations right now, and it's on Diddy, his children too. So let's get you, you know, where you supposed to be. You know, you want this clout? You feel like this is clout? Okay. Well, let's assist. I don't mind helping a victim. You're a victim? Cool. Cool, because all of it will be documented. So if the prosecution needs, I'm sure they'll do what they need to do. I'm sure they'll do what they need to do. I'm sure they'll get the information over to prosecutors, if you know, because it's documented, you know, at that point. So I'm sure the prosecution will be interested on any other victims that have suffered any harm or witnessed anything and whatnot. There could have been a victim in a car with you that day of Diddy's, and they could, you know, you to help verify her story. You know, if anything, you know, if you're telling the truth, maybe there are other people with you that can corroborate your story. Let's do it. But yeah, we're not gonna play with victims, you know, stepping in and out of, you know, and trying to sugarcoat the situation. Because that was the annoying part. I couldn't listen to her because it's like she wants to be listed as the victim, but it gives that she's not telling the truth. So since she's not telling, she don't want to sit all the way in it. You know, she wants to keep an escape route, you know, or if this goes somewhere and somebody, you know, one of them hear it and want to take some type of legal action towards her or Stormisha Alizé, she has a way out, like how Stormisha's doing with the whole Cardi B piece. He was keeping a door open for him to escape, because if you were truly believing, because he never put up a receipt about anything he said about Cardi B. He was just talking, saying that, you know, but he was speaking as if, you know, for a fact, all this stuff happened like it was, you know, this is factual when I'm speaking. And he never showed any type of receipts for anything. And that's him leaving that door, you know, so that he can escape if need be. And it's the same thing with her. No, don't leave an escape route. If you're telling the truth, you don't need an escape route. Cassie didn't leave an escape route. Because she's telling the truth. Don, none of those people, they're not using escape route. Not hell, even LaRod, he's not using an escape route. No, they're all going full steam ahead because they believe what they're saying is the truth. So if you believe what you're saying is the truth, this should be fine. This should be fine. 100%. That's how I feel about that. So let's get into Fonzworth Bentley and Diddy. Absolutely. I'll pull it up. So we're gonna get into Fonzworth Bentley and Diddy. While I'm pulling that up, I guess we can just talk about Usher quick. So Usher on Twitter and on, I believe, TikTok, and I think he's working on IG and other places, but he has been deleting things in a major way. Now Tasha K has tea. Shout out to Tasha K. She has tea on that, and Pink, because the singer Pink been doing the same thing. Like she flushed all of her Twitter, you know, and what. So again, we have to watch the movement of people, no different than like how a police officer or a detective or a federal agent would do. You watch the movement of people that are connected to a person when they are going down, right? So if you have somebody that is selling drugs and it's like a kingpin, they're going to watch all of the people that are associated with said kingpin, because usually everyone is doing things. Everyone is part of something sitting with these people that is not legal. So they're going to keep an eye on everybody. If you're a mayor sitting down, if you're a you know, a politician or a judge or any form of law, they're going to eye on you. And whether you're a brother, sister, no matter who you are, if you have any sort of closeness to this person, you're close to them for a reason. People that important don't just let anybody around them. It is only people of relevance and importance. Other than that, you are as far away from them as possible. They will be sitting alone before they sit with someone that has no value. And Pink does have a history with Sean Diddy Combs. Shout out to the over 2K in the building. We are at over 800 likes, and we plead up to 1,000 likes in this live. Yes, let's get up to 1,000 likes. Thank you much for all the liking and supporting the video. And subscribe if you have not subscribed already. And so, with that being said, Pink, now I don't know her involvement. Now I have been looking into it. And we're gonna do the next show that we do, like live show where I'm pulling things up and whatnot. We're gonna pull up Pink and talk about Pink, because Pink and Usher came out around the same time. Well, I should say because Usher came out before Pink, obviously. But Pink was in a group before she was solo, so they were still around each other. okay? The same person that discovered Usher pretty much. Oh, well, we're working with him A&R wise. Same person working with Pink. And she was in a group before she became a solo singer, and she was in an R&B group. And that's how they took her out of the group and made her a singular artist, but still kind of pushed the R&B with her because she has such a soulful voice. But Pink never wanted to sing R&B. She always wanted to sing like rock and roll and, you know, stuff like that. Like she was more interested in like punk rock and that stuff. She wasn't really interested in singing R&B. And I don't blame her because, you know, Ella Reid and them tried to turn her into something that she wasn't. They always do that with artists. Always do that with artists. Like Christina Aguilera, Latin. She's also part white, you know, but Latin. When Christina Aguilera came out, they pushed her as a white woman. There was nothing Latin spicy, nothing. Everything was blonde hair, try to make her blue eyes, you know, like a literal competitor to Britney Spears. You know, like 100%. She is white. Like that. That is how they pushed it. Although she is not like white. White means you white. Your mama white, your daddy white. You white. You know, that's Britney Spears was white. You know, her mama white, her daddy white. She white. You know, that's not Christina Aguilera's case. She's not white. But they did not let her show any of her Latin side, any of her Latin flair, her roots, none of. But she wasn't really like born in a Latin, you know, culture. That wasn't her culture coming up, you know. Anyway, like English wasn't like a language, you know, and that was her first language, you know, and whatnot. So, yeah, so to really knock Britney Spears out of the box, because back then all of the record labels, it was a competition, you know. So when you had a big star, they still do it to this day. But when you have a big star, if you can't mimic the star, find a star to mimic them, then you rival them. It's no different than any restaurant that we see. You know, it's a Burger King, and then you look across the street and it's a McDonald's. So it's a McDonald's, you look across the street and it's the Burger King. You know what? It just is what it is. They basically serve the same things, just have, you know, certain specialties on the menu. But other than that, besides the look being a little bit different, it's basically the same thing. You know, you look up Target is on this side of town, down the street, a few blocks down, it's Walmart. You know, so you got to compete, you know, because they're run by different people. You know, Target and Walmart aren't the same, you know, owner. You know, they're different people, you know. So that's what they did with her. It's the same thing, you know, with this situation with Pink. You know, she wasn't an R&B artist. Like, that's not who she was. But since her voice was soulful, that's the edge that, you know, Ella Reid pushed for her. And she went that route, and as soon as she could get from her, she did. She ran, you know, away from that injury immediately. And I appreciated it because it was given a little culture vulture. It was given a little like culture vulture, because it's like, why are you singing like black songs? Like, why? Like, they gave her like an edge, even in her music videos, like There You Go and stuff like that. She was dating a black dude, you know, in the video. I'm like, I always kind of looked at that as a kid. I would be like, I get that she has a pretty voice and it is soulful, but like, did y'all really have to go that far? To like, not only that, like, she was literally dating a black dude in the video. Like, they were really trying to push her, you know, to be, for the black culture, for the black audience to accept her. They were trying to cross her over immediately, you know, because we can't cross over. You know, black people can't cross over. You know, the white people either just like us or they don't. You know, white people just either like us or they don't. But white people get to cross over. You know, they get to come over and, you know, all of a sudden, they yo homie, yo, you know, and all of this, and, you know, all that. And then they get to go back over there, you know, like Justin Bieber, he get to come over here, you know, hey, if I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go. You ain't never been before. You know, he get to do that, then he get to go back over there. What do you mean? What do you mean? He get to go back over there. My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. He get to do that. We don't get to do that. No. Look, white people either like us or they don't. Or they don't. It's that simple. Yeah, we don't get to do that. Okay. But Christina, she got to jump in and out, in and out. You know, Pink, she got to jump in and out, in and out. And I'm just keeping it real. We don't get to do, black people don't get to do that. Like, they really don't. We don't get to just, you know, like Lil Nas X, you know, he burned does country and then was like ostracized immediately. You know, after that, he had one successful country song. He didn't have a successful country album and no, absolutely not. Prince was his own sound. Prince was his own sound. So you really can't say like he was a, because he was always his own sound. Prince always did what he felt. He always put the music out there that, because a lot of the music that Prince would do, they did not want him to release, you know? And every time he released an album, he proved them wrong. Every time. It was sort of number one, the damn near the whole album. Every single he dropped, charted top 5, you know, like, if not number 1, top 5, you know. So I can't say that Prince is a crossover artist. If anybody I could say crossed over, I guess, would be Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston, I'll say, will probably be like the only crossover exceptions, in my opinion. In my opinion, Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson. Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson. Beyonce, did she get nominated for any country music awards? So she ain't cross, because that's a crossover. Now she got nominated for some country awards. She crossed over. That means they really feeling you, and not just the audience, the, you know, the judges, the academy, you know, all of them, they feeling you too. 100%. So yeah, I wouldn't say Beyonce is a crossover. I feel like Beyonce is like a Prince. You know, she makes her own sound. You know, a crossover is literally leaving your genre of music, like what you specialize in, and doing another sound of music, like, and dominating in that field. Michael Jackson did that. You know, he started off more of like R&B, and then drifted into rock. Like, he successfully crossed over into rock. Michael Jackson made it so that MTV had to play black videos on a regular rotation, because they didn't even want to. Michael Jackson's song, because they were not playing black videos on MTV. They did not play black people at all. At all, until the 80s, to Michael Jackson. That is a crossover. That's a crossover. When even white people, they just have to accept that. That's a crossover. He crossed over successfully. It's like, yeah, he over there. He over there. They did not play. He was the first black artist that ever had a video played on MTV. No one before him. Look it up. No. Yes, it was Billie Jean. That song was that big. And it wasn't an R&B song. You know, it was a mixture of different sounds, percussions, and, you know, the falsettos, and, you know, all of that. It wasn't just like a, you know, a chair is still a chair. It wasn't like a R&B ballad, or, you know, or anything like that. Like, yeah, drifting into pop, correct. You know, I would say that, like, mixing R&B with, you know, light sound, like pop. And that's why it's a crossover, because it wasn't like that was happening with a soulful R&B song. That's not what was happening. That's not what was happening. Tina Turner was out before Michael Jackson, correct? Yeah, they didn't play. Now, no, oh, you been over. Let me see you shake your tail, fella. They didn't play none of that. No, no. There's a name for it. They didn't play. There's a phrase that fits. No, no. So is she gonna cross over that hard? No. She sang rock. She did that. Tina did that. She did. I would say she successfully crossed over into rock. I would say that. But I wouldn't say that she like legend, pioneer, 100%. But Michael was that guy. Michael did break records, he shattered them and created new ones. He is the I think there another album entered, but he was one of the first artists whose album went into the Guinness Book of World Records because it sold so many copies. Like, yeah, he didn't break records, he would shatter them. And still no one's broke his record to this day. No one's beat Michael with album sales. Thriller was revolutionary. It changed the world. It really did. Artists forever. It opened up so many different genres of music, and whatnot. So yeah, Michael didn't break records. He would shatter them. Michael said, "Oh, I can't watch this. Watch this," and that was a whole lot of pressure, to have an album that successful. See, Cardi, that's when you take years off, sweetie. If it's in a privacy with a beat Thriller, then yeah, you could wait another, you could deal the situation. Every 4 to 8 years, come out with an album, girl. That's when you just get to go sit down. That's when you just get to go have a seat. Have a seat. And I'm a girl. That's what that word. Yes. Hold on. Okay, so let me pull up this tea on Fonzworth Bentley and Diddy. Let's get into that. What time is it? Okay. Because I have to leave soon. Let's get into this tea. And I'm gonna get more information on the Usher piece. I know Tasha K told you dropping some tea on it too. So I'm gonna listen to that. But shout out to Dialogue. Y'all get over there and subscribe to Art of Dialogue. Freddie P, once again from the group The Band that was signed to Diddy and did multiple seasons of Making the Band, comes forward as, I believe Diddy's boyfriend was Fonzworth Bentley. Diddy disrespected him every chance he got. Let's get into it. No, I'm messing. It's like a 6-minute clip, so we're just gonna listen to a piece of it.
Oh, but yeah, with Puffy, of course, I think he gay. I think everybody around him gay, and I think you don't get stay around him unless you've proven that either you're with the shit or the shit don't bother you. There's not a man that
he think Diddy gay, and everybody around Diddy is gay. Everybody, you hear shine? You hear that shine? You hear that Loon, French Montana, Rick Ross, DJ Fat Boy Khaled? Yeah, you big fuckers. Y'all hear that? Meek Mia, Jay, Beyonce, they coming after your man, especially Nicki Minaj. I don't think are we ever gonna hear Flawless ever again? Because Beyonce don't play about her miracle. Beyonce do not play about her man. And Nicki, you've been out here trying it. So will we ever get another Nicki and Beyonce collab? Like, girl. I think Nicki been feeling some type of way about Beyonce though, where everything with Megan the Pegasus. But girl, I feel like Nicki ain't feeling some type of way about Beyonce. But
I see Diddy hanging around that I don't think he ever at least tried. He's not being your friend. I love you, Daddy. He's not like that. He's not like that. Puffy don't have a friend. Puffy didn't grow up with nobody. He don't love nobody. You deserve it, Daddy. And he knew what he was doing. That's kind of like when you have a set.
Shout out to y'all. We have over 1,000 likes this live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
With somebody or whatever, or kind of like one of the people in that community. They trying to spray you to everybody they could on the low. Like, we know, as a straight man, we know when they're trying to tell us that they're sleeping with somebody.
Y'all do?
They gonna give you attitude in front of the homeboys, cause they know I don't give a fuck. Like they gonna give you one of them, cause y'all share beds together. They don't care that we know no more.
Okay,
It's
let me I'm gonna have to let Freddie P explain it again because I'm a little confused in what he just said.
Together.
Hold on.
They don't care.
What?
They're trying to tell us that they're sleeping with somebody. They gonna give you attitude in front of the homeboys, cause they know I don't give a fuck. Like they gonna give you one of them, cause y'all share beds together. They don't care that we know no more.
What?
It's choose, nigga. They get the same attitudes that women get.
Oh, okay.
So
I guess.
if you're around Puffy to me and your best friends or brothers,
so he basically saying like you can tell who he with because it's like a woman acts towards a man when they're in a relationship. So I feel like he's comparing that to Diddy and the men that he's around to associate. You can tell which dudes that he's sleeping with because who he's laying bedside with because it kind of spills over. So like little petty arguments that you will have with somebody that you're in a relationship with, it'll spill outside of the bedroom into like your day-to-day life and your actuality. So he's saying like little petty arguments that he would have with certain people to tell, and like calling them daddy and telling them that you deserve certain things, whatnot. So Meek Mill is what he's talking about. Shout out to Queen T. She said JD stepped away from the church. Full come girl. We're gonna get this out in the next. Thank you for the super sticker. Say hi, Miss 3D. TV reactions. Y'all get over there and subscribe to my girl. I love her. I was in your live earlier, boo. I just like to watch. I wasn't playing hating in the sky. Someone, interrupt you, girl. You was giving your tea. You had some hot topics, girl. I was listening. So, but shout out to you. Babes, love you. So, yeah, so I think that's what he was trying to say. Like, you could tell by the energy, because it's like y'all share the same bed. So, certain stuff, you don't care about people knowing that you together, So, if you're in a relationship with somebody, whether people know or not, they're going to be able to tell. And if you're arguing publicly, then you clearly don't care if they know, is I think what he's saying. I'm just trying to, I'm paraphrasing.
And I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. If you are, you are. But you either took part in some foolery, aided some foolery, enabled bad behavior, or have your own ghost, have your own skeletons that he allowed to. I'll do this while you do that. We all good. We don't give a fuck. This our world. Let's all go on a plane and do it. You wanna be with fat bitches? Go ahead. You can have fat bitches. You like the ain't sex and why it's dirty. Whatever you do, and he found out you do, he can allow you around him. I gotta have something on you. I gotta play with your little hole or something. Puffy, it's an addiction.
So he said basically, in order to be around him, he got to have something on you because he a lot of crazy stuff, basically. So I need to have something on you so I can blackmail you and make sure you're going to keep quiet, that you ain't going to tell nobody. Help me, please. So that's what that word. That's what that word, So he said, look at here, even if I have to stick my finger in a little bung hole, I'm going to stick my finger in a little fucking bung hole, and you're going to allow it, and you're going to let me record it, then we're going to go party, daddy, because you deserve it, daddy. Allegedly. Don't quote me.
Turning people out. That was an addiction. That was his addiction. We didn't. There's plenty of people that could have.
I do agree about him saying that Diddy would turn people out because I feel that gay people are boring to him. Stormishas are boring to him. Absolutely. Yes. No neck beiges are boring to him, right? So he again, when you're that rich, you get bored easily, really easily. Even with like women and stuff, like it's just like the same old every night, just 10 different chicks, and now they starting to like all look alike, like merge into one, to where you feel like you're in a room with sex tuplets, when it does get boring, to these people that are this powerful. So they'll sleep with people of different shapes and sizes, go on the internet and look at some crazy stuff and then try to make it happen in their actuality. And I think that straight men are his what drives him. It's his main switch that's going to turn him on because it's the thrill of the chase. With women, it was easy. Women flock to him. Men don't, especially straight ones. So it's a little more work. And the more powerful they are or powerful they could be, I think that makes it more intoxicating to him to where it does become an addiction, like a power thing. And then people like him, they get greedy to where they'll try to do it all at the same time. They'll invite multiple rapper and actors and stuff and whatnot and try to coerce them all on the same night, just because what he was doing before, just doing it one by one or actually taking the time to court these men, like he said to 50, you let me take you shopping, I want to take you shopping. And 50 was like, yeah, no. But other people did, would let him take them shopping, like Meek Mill. We've seen them in the matching outfits. So he would definitely take other people shopping. YK Osiris, people like he would take them shopping and all of that. That's his courting phase, the way of him. Because you have to build some type of rapport with someone before you get your prey. You have to stalk your prey before you pounce on it. Like even animals that do the same thing. They'll follow a deer, like a lion will follow a deer for miles. A bear will follow its prey for miles before it actually pounces on it, so they can know how it moves and whatnot. So oh, he has. Okay, we'll look into that. Shout out to Calvin. So yeah, I think that it takes time, to be able to just, because I think he learned the hard way with that. I think because he's a super narcissistic person. And I think he's overshot plenty of times. So I think he stopped doing that and learned to more so build a rapport and a relationship with these people. He was never going to stay in that. He's just being switched to prisons. That's all. That's all. Basically, where Diddy was like a holding area. He wasn't there like permanently. He was just there until certain things got worked. But those things got worked out, so it's time for him to move into his permanent crib, his new penthouse sale. So yeah, so I think he's right when he says that Diddy's addicted to it. Power, it's a whole power thing. Having this power with them, being able to control them and manipulate them in the future. You spike a person's drink and you get them to do crazy things and they see that you have that video. You think when they call you for a collaboration or want you to do this or want you to do that, you think you're going to say no? Most of them, they will not. So a lot of these celebrities that you've seen Diddy with, a lot of them want nothing to do with him, are just forced to be there based on what he has on them. So you'll see him around a lot of people. I almost said a name. I should just say it. I think that's why Jay-Z has been quiet. I think that that's why Jay-Z has been dealing with somebody like Diddy for years. And I don't think that it's just about like Jay-Z being on tapes. This is deeper than that. This is a known fact. Jay-Z rose after Biggie Smalls passed away. Biggie Smalls he knew Jay-Z. Him and Jay-Z were cool. And Jay-Z was cool Diddy already with Puff Daddy. They were cool. And talking and Jay-Z just wasn't like it's big yet. He was an up and comer, but he wasn't like he hadn't like arrived yet. So this is a known fact, when Jay-Z was contacted about Biggie Small passing away, he was just silent. He didn't say anything. He was like, "Oh my God," like, no, like nothing, like he was just silent. He just like basically like, oh, like he knew it was coming, or something like that. So I think that he and Diddy relationship runs deep. It runs real deep. I feel that the Boule was taken over by people like Diddy and Jay-Z and Robert Sylvester Kelly and, Bill Cosby and on and so forth. And I feel that because people keep looking at it like, oh, they keep taking these black men down. No, they're taking down the Boule is what they are taking down because they want to control it. They want to control it. And you have people that will jump ship. And the ship jumper, I feel, is Jay-Z. It's no different than when the whole situation went down to where Dame Dash, Irv Gotti, Jay Prince, and all of them were trying to put together the first black distribution company. And Jay-Z went behind their back because they wanted to pull Jay-Z in on the deal too, and he'd be a part of it. And he went behind their backs and told the clear people, the Leor Cohens and all of that, what they were doing, and then all of a sudden it was completely shut down. Federal raids started to happen to Murder Inc. and Jay Prince's company, and yeah, it was crazy. So I believe that he's done that all over again. I think that Jay-Z basically snitched, to the higher ups, the elite, about what a lot of things that were going on, even the thing with the liquor company, conglomerates, all of that. And they decided a long time ago that they were just going to dismantle it, just like a police department, like how we did police department. They're going to dismantle it. No one will be left. So if you keep looking up saying like, oh, this black man, this powerful figure, this powerful figure, they've all been a part of this. They as long as they were following the rules, everything that they were doing was allowed. None of those women that came forward about what happened to them, about Bill Cosby and the Jeffrey Epsteins and all those people, have all been demoted. They all did something that they were not supposed to do. Because if not, you got a whole island doing this, and you have all of these incredibly famous A-listers that have all visited this place and have been visiting this place for decades, and nobody knew what was. No, everyone knew what was going on. They were just protected. The elite was not going to let. It didn't matter if somebody got out there and said they were going to protect them. They're going to. Don't worry about it. We got people. We'll get rid of it. It's like the fixer, Olivia Pope. Is how the elite is how they work. They will fix a situation. They will. They'll do the press needed. The elite have a way, because they know we have an attention span when it comes to a lot of this stuff. You look up and Trump being alleged, attempted, assassination, him as the biggest thing, and then the the elite will turn it to something else if they want our attention on something else. They know how to change the tide, turn the tide. They know what, to do. So they'll know that if they want to handle Diddy on their own, if they want to handle him privately, they'll make something else happen to someone else, bring someone else down so that our attention so that look over here, don't look over there. So they have a way of doing that. It's our job just to stay vigilant, and stay on top of it and, hold them to the fire. And we hold them to they won't have a choice but to, in this case, it's too big, but they want it to be big. Being all in our face right now, it is all about Diddy, 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 Diddy. They want this. There's something else that is going on that they truly don't want us paying attention to. They would rather us be paying attention to Diddy. He is their sacrifice, Just like people say, oh, these person is, doing this and doing that, and, yeah. The elite have their own sacrifices, and Diddy is definitely that. He has their fall guy sacrifice, or however you want to put it. But there's some people that they need to protect while getting rid of others. Diddy is disposable, And then you got November when the next president is chosen. You got Joe Biden stepping down, and before we can even truly have the conversation, they push Kamala to the forefront, to cause a stir, to cause a ruckus, and whatnot, to not pay attention to whatever's going on with Joe Biden. And then you have things going on with Trump. Like, again, they don't want us paying attention to none of that. Trump literally just said on national TV that in Ohio that they were eating dogs. That they're down there eating animals. Like, pet. and stuff like that. And instead of that being, because that should have been what everybody was talking about. Like, what is he talking about? Like, why is this not being investigated? We have a former president, and possibly the next president, stating that, I mean, why would he lie? Like, he wouldn't lie to us, right? I mean, he is about being allegedly being in the White House again. You know, so, I mean, so yeah, no, let's not talk about that. Go get Diddy. It's time. Go ahead. Go ahead, a grand jury, get together right now and tell them to say this. Go get them. So that's just where, because they knew that it was going to be huge news. So I would have to say again, I agree with Freddie when he says that it's all about, you know, the chase.
Y'all don't understand. Look at Bentley and all these people. Come on, man. Now that we know them stuff, man, you carry the man umbrella. You was the man. I watched this man disrespect you every chance he got. Talk to you like his bitch. He talked to Harv like his bitch. He talked to D-Dot like his bitch. He talked to all them niggas like they his bitches. And now that I learned that they really were his bitches, that's why I got so much respect, Gene. Because a lot of them niggas
Who
is scared.
Anyway.
Respect for Gene. Because a lot of them niggas
I went none of it. Not the person who watched Kim Portnoy, bro.
He talked D-Dot like his bitch. He talked to all them niggas like they his bitches. And now that I learned that they really were his bitches, that's why I got some respect for Gene.
Yeah, I'll pass. So yeah, so he said that Fonzworth Bentley was definitely, you know, sleeping with Diddy. You know, like he was definitely, because like how he treated you and how he would talk to you. And I do agree. In Seth's book, she stated that she came over to Diddy's house one time because she would come over like in the middle of the night and whatever. And she was basically like the one that helped him lure straight men in. And she said Fonzworth Bentley were like laid up in the bed together. She said they was, you know, all huddled up, you know, in bed in the middle of the morning, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. She walked in and, you know, Fonzworth Bentley and Diddy are all, you know, wrapped around each other like pretzels. You know, just cuddling and ever so softly looking into each other's gay eyes. And, correct. Correct. So, yeah. So, I mean, that's no secret. Fonzworth still supports Diddy to this day. 100%. Yes, there's so much spooning, forking. Yes, all of that. Correct. 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 Um, are you going to read Kim's book and book club? I mean, maybe. I mean, I might just read it live. I mean, it's not long enough to be a book club. I like book clubs to be like longer books, like in the hundreds. It's only 60 pages. So, I mean, we could literally read that in one sitting on a live. So, yeah, maybe on a live, we could read it. Maybe do like an hour and a half live or 2-hour live and read it and talk about it. Yeah, but I probably wouldn't do that for a book club because it's more so of like a diary or journal. So maybe we can. So maybe we'll do like this is what we offer in book club and do like a live book club on that. Because I'd rather do that publicly instead of, you know, I like longer books for a book club. Like our books have been longer that we read, like Solar Coaster, Bling, which we're currently reading now. They're longer books. So we can read that live though. I'll read it live for you. I'll do that. I'll read it live for you. Is Fonzworth Bentley really married? Yes. And it's to an actress. Her name, but she was the actress that played, y'all remember the movie White Chicks? And because she played Marlon Wayans' wife in that. Juice Adora played her friend. And the female that was married to Wayans in that movie, that's who he's married to. What is her name? I forget her name. But yeah, she's really pretty. But yeah, and they have 2 kids together. Her and Fonzworth Bentley. So he is married. He is, and they're still married right now. Yeah, he married an actress. Correct. But that's who he's married to, like to put a face, because I can't like pull it up and show you. But to put a face to the name, she was an actress that played, and she played in movies too. But one of her bigger roles, to me, it was memorable to her, you know who she is. She was Marlon Wayans' wife in the movie White Chicks. The one that thinking he was cheating and was following him around, came out the closet, you know, all that. Shout out to Queen T. She's on drag Zeus playing with God. I don't know what that means. Who is Zeus? So thank you for the super sticker. She also was in Tyra Banks' model show. Yes, yes, yes. Fonzworth Bentley on the DL. No, I just think that he got the beard package. Mm-hmm. I don't know if she's a lesbian, but in most Hollywood relationship beard situations, usually both people are interested in the other sex. I mean, in the same sex. So, but they'll get together and like they'll procreate, you know, and all of that for appeal, you know. So a lot of people from Hollywood get that. A lot of people. Rock's new show with Junior. Oh yeah, I don't feature Zeus. Yeah, I don't watch nothing on there. But if y'all see some clips or something y'all want me to talk about, then we can. But yeah, I don't feature Zeus. I don't feature that. I'm not subscribed. I have no idea what's going on over there. I have no idea. But yeah, but I mean, if y'all want to send me some tea, but yeah, I will. I I'm even sub to hate. Like I just don't want any parts of Zeus. It just gives ratchet. But shout out to Zeus. You know. But yeah, I don't do Zeus. As you see, like I don't do any reviews on anything, any show they have, or anything like that. Last review we did on the show was Braxton Family Values. So yeah, but yeah, yeah. Move right along. Please hit the like, please hit the like, and please subscribe. So I'm gonna get out of here. I have to go do some stuff with some family and friends. So, but I will be back. Thank y'all so much for being here. Please hit the like on the replay. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I love you guys. But I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you enjoyed. We will be back live tomorrow morning. Okay. We will be on coffee. I might go on coffee tonight. I might do a coffee, evening coffee show. So check the community for that. If not, we'll probably do 2 shows tomorrow on coffee. But we need to get coffee back going, up and going, okay? So, but we might run over there tonight, okay? I love you guys. So I will see y'all later. Until then, bye.